Hey everyone, George here, and today stimulus has officially passed and is heading to Biden's desk to be signed. Now let's talk about what that means for the stock market. So a big subject for everyone in the market today were bonds. There was a bond auction today, and everybody was really curious on how they would do and how bonds would react. And you could really see this in the market. Around 12 to 1 Eastern time, the market just took a massive dip. There was uncertainty. They didn't know what the bonds and how they were going to react. Were interest rates going to go up? Were bond yields going to go up? What's going to happen? At the end of the day, the 10-year bond yield settled at around like 1.5, which it was creeping up to 1.52, 1.53. It stuck, it was heading towards 1.6, and then the whole bond market was pretty volatile during this auction, but it settled at 1.5, which is good for us. That signaled interest rates are going to roughly stay the same. Inflation isn't as bad as everybody thought. So the stock market had its signal to go. Now, once all this information went public, you could really see stocks starting to pick up momentum again. During this time, it was a great time to buy. Remember, buy that dip, guys. Buy when it's red. Now, another key catalyst to the market was stimulus. The bill is now in effect and heading towards Biden. And like I said, when he signs that within the next 2 weeks, people should be getting their stimulus checks. That's coming in at $1,400. Remember, people who aren't getting their stimulus check or getting no money from it have to be making, if you're single, $80,000, couples, $160,000, head of households, $120,000. And this is huge news for the market, especially as COVID cases are going down. The economy is beginning to open up again. People are going to get their money. Our economy is a consumer market. We need to spend money to have our economy keep rolling. So in simple terms, people are going to get their stimulus check. They're going to go either spend it out, or a lot of people might just throw it into the stock market and crypto market. Last stimulus check that passed, we saw a big influx in the stock market and the crypto market. Right now, as we speak, Bitcoin is rallying. It's at about $56,000, $57,000. It's trying to break out. NASDAQ opened up high, closed about flat. Dow broke all-time records. So overall, the market's looking pretty good, guys. Now for me, my biggest winners today, Gores Holding, aka Matterport. They take 3D photos of real estate, hotels, and whatnot. Great run over the past week. My biggest loss, and I have no idea, it doesn't make sense to me. I guess a slight sell-off because of news, but Apple. And Apple is a big cash grab for people, right? They put their money in because they know Apple's steady. Everybody uses these products. They're not going anywhere. They have consistent earnings. So Apple's a growth value company. So I really thought they would start to have an uptick as the whole tech market started to see a swing back upwards rather than going negative. Now, in other news, Roblox just went public today, and they had a $45 per share IPO, which got bumped up to $65 on opening. The company itself was valued at $38 billion. It went up something like 50% today. And I know for a game app company worth $38 billion, that is a lot of money. But think Fortnite, Epic Games, huge profit. Now, for those that don't know what Roblox is essentially a platform app that people can go on and play games on and buy cosmetics, content, etc. But it also gives the user the ability to create content. So me or you could go on there, learn their code, and create games, create content for people to play on. And the way Roblox, the company, makes money is you buying Robux. And you can use that on buying the content in the store. So if I created a game on the Roblox platform and you come and spend your Roblox on me, I get a percentage of that. So it's a really cool economy that they're building for consumers and the players that are playing. I know a bunch of kids that are spending hundreds of dollars a month on these Roblox games. It's incredible what they're doing, and it's actually really crazy that people are spending this kind of money on these games. GameStop soared today. Rocket ship. I couldn't even see where it was going. I didn't know where it was going to stop. Went all the way to $340. Ridiculous. As soon as that 12 to 1 o'clock time frame came, though, and the bond auction started, it had a massive sell-off. And I don't know if this was a catalyst of stop losses just cutting their losses or people taking their gains from the ridiculous pump it had this morning. As it was falling, it got halted multiple times, which is kind of fishy, but that's what happens when these stocks are that volatile. As soon as the hold on GameStop lifted, it started soaring again and finally consolidated by the end of the day at around 240 to 260. It made a little box and just traded within those lines. In my opinion, for GameStop to continue rallying, it needs to keep that volume. It needs to keep that momentum. Also, they need to stop halting trades on GameStop. It really stops the momentum of the stock. Also, any news for this company, I don't know why it gets any publicity. It goes to a different universe in terms of stock price. So keep a watch out for that. It's really interesting to watch. But what do you guys think? Will the market continue to soar to all-time highs, or are we edging near to an implosion? Remember, I'm just some random guy on YouTube spouting what comes to my head. Do your own research and never invest what you can't afford to lose. Subscribe, like, comment if you like the video, and if you look forward to seeing new videos, I kind of upload daily-ish. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.